girls, so I'm here and I have a very important video for you today. It is on my full coverage foundation. I'm going to be introducing two products to you that I'm sure you've at least once or twice in your lifetime heard about before, but I just really wanted to jump on and give you my own personal opinions on these two products and just give you a little bit of insight as far as what they've done for me. You all know, if you've watched my videos before, that I suffer from cystic acne. I have for the past about 8 years. Ever since I got pregnant with my son. I grew up in my teenage years just having perfect skin, didn't have barely a blemish, and you know, I got pregnant and the hormones went nuts, and here we go. Here's the end product. I do have a lot of scarring. It's my nose and down, or under my nose rather. It's basically localized around my chin area. You know, it's just bare face, so here it is on display for you to see. If you girls see me looking off, like up or down, or it's because I have my mirror behind you. I really want to be able to show you girls, you know, and have you actually see the difference as I do the application. I am going to be doing a demo and showing you. So the products that I am talking about are, number one, the Dermablend Smooth Indulgence Foundation. It comes in this little tube here. I found mine at Macy's, and it has a SPF of 20. Claims to be a medium color coverage, which I beg to differ. I feel that it's more of a full coverage, which is a plus for me. It's just amazing. It's completely buildable, looks like a second skin, doesn't smudge on you, claims to last about 16 hours, which I wouldn't argue with. It does have a very long, you know, lasting power. I've worn this on several occasions out all day to work, and sometimes even into the evening, you know, if I've gone out to dinner or for a drink or what have you after work. It has stood the test of time. So love this foundation. Second product that I'm going to be showing you is the Dermablend Quick Fix Stick. It's a concealer stick, and mine is in the shade medium. Excuse me, beige. Okay, so I'm a beige in the Quick Fix Stick concealer, and I am the shade Sand Beige. Okay, so I'm just going to jump right into the application and show you girls. Like I said, I have a bare face. I have moisturized, and yeah, the only thing I am going to do is spritz my face with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, which I like to do before any of my foundations. So I just spray a little bit of that, let it dry a little bit. And there are multiple ways of applying this foundation, as there is with any foundation. I prefer to use a brush. The brush in particular that I like to use is the Real Techniques brush. It is the Expert Face Brush. It's a very densely packed, short domed brush. It's soft. It just helps me to get into, you know, little areas and just really buff it into the skin. So I prefer using this. I know a lot of girls that like to use a beauty blender, their fingers even, which I steer clear from because I just don't want to add any more bacteria to my face or even have a chance of that happening. So brush is the way to go for me. So I'm sorry, my nose is itchy today. I don't know why. Am I gonna fight? Okay, so what I do is I just apply it on the back of my hand, and girls, you really do not need a lot of product. A very thin layer. This product goes a long way, okay? So dab it on my hand, and then I just pick up the product and I just start dotting it around my face. So I'm gonna take a little bit more because I really didn't take much. Now, my problem areas are my chin. So I really don't have much breakout or scarring on my forehead. So I don't really put a lot of product up there. I'll put a little bit just to blend it into the rest of my face. But I really don't put a lot of the product where I don't need it. So, and I have a wonderful pimple growing right there, so this will definitely show you how it performs. Okay, so we go. Now with my brush, what I do is I will also spray it with a little bit of the MAC Fix Plus. And this just helps with blending, plus I like the smell. Okay, so I'm just going to start blending this, buffing this into my skin rather. And I want you girls to notice how it covers the redness. I do not bring this product all the way up to my under eyes. I don't suffer from dark circles. That's one thing I can say, is my under eyes are not bad. Acne, yes. Dark under eyes, no. So, just don't want, you know, all that unnecessary cakiness if you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you can tell, even with that little layer, that the redness is gone. Now, girls, when you have scarring, there's different kinds of scarring. There's flat scars, you know, that are easily covered by a foundation. And then there is, and I forget the technical term for it, the medical term for it, but there are scars that are raised. Now, also scars that are like little indents on your face. Those are the worst because there's really no way to fill those in or cover them or get rid of them, you know. It's just, they're there, okay? So you can tell, or you can see that I do have some raised scars. Just happens, okay? But as far as the redness, that's gone. Now, there you go, okay? Thin little layer, does not look cakey. Like I said, I do have bumps, but they're not red, okay? So that is just with the layer of the Dermablend. Okay? Now what I do is, there's two ways. Some days I will use the quick cover stick. Some days I won't. You know, it just depends on how bad my acne is. If I have like a couple, like this here, I'll show you. Sometimes what I'll do is, instead of going in with the quick cover stick, I will just take a little bit of the product, just a little bit, and I will just dab it on there, okay, until it's blended in. And that's enough, okay? But for the sake of this demo, I'm going to show you what I do when I do use the quick fix stick. I do not apply this directly to my face. What I like to do is I like to use my concealer brush by e.l.f. It's just this tiny little brush, and I will just go ahead and pick up some of the product like that, and I will just dot it where I need it, and I don't really need it much. I mean, this foundation is just amazing on its own. Absolutely amazing. What I will do is I will take this with me throughout the day. If I need to like do a little touch up, I will have it in my purse. Just same thing, dab a little bit on wherever I need it, and you're good to go. But another thing with this foundation, I don't know if I've mentioned it or not already, but it's very thin. It does not feel heavy on the skin. It doesn't feel like a complete, you know, cake face. It just feels like another layer of skin. It's very light on the skin. It's not, I mean, it is a little bit tacky, but it's also still setting. So take that into consideration. You could really get away with this foundation without setting it with a powder. I like to set it with a powder just because I tend to get a little bit oily at my T-zone throughout the day, depending on what time of the month it is. But you could really get away with not setting this foundation. As you can see, it does not have a very completely matte finish. It is like natural. It has like a natural finish to it. I don't really want to say dewy, but it's like a natural finish. It looks like your skin, girls, but obviously better because the redness is gone. I absolutely love this foundation, and I recommend it 100%. I stand behind this product. If you girls are having problems with redness, with discoloration, with freckles even, this is for you. This is definitely worth it. I believe this product, I think it was between, I think it was around $42 if I'm not mistaken. No, $36. And you get a 1 fluid ounce tube, which this is basically the standard of any foundation. Let's look at my L'Oreal True Match. I believe it's 1 ounce. That's basically what you get. Yeah, 1 fluid ounce. So if you're familiar with the True Match, okay, it's the same amount of product. And we know I'm the foundation girl. So I got like 30 different kinds of foundation, okay? 1 fluid ounce also in the Youthful Wear Spotless Foundation, Physicians Formula, 1 ounce. So, okay? $36 is not bad. And you can see what it does for your skin. It completely covers any redness, discoloration without making you look cakey. I mean, it's beautiful. For the sake of this video, I am going to put a little bit of powder just to show you girls. You can use any powder you want. I'm going to use my Coverall by Wet n Wild and this huge fluffy brush that I got at Rite Aid. Just a little bit. Definitely worth picking up this product, girls. I don't know what else to say about it, but other than that, it is just so worth it. I mean, look at my face. You saw the before. I looked a hot mess with the red spots. I posted a picture also on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, check it out. It's muscle_and_makeup. You can follow me on there. I posted a before and after the other day, like a side-by-side of, you know, my before without my foundation and then after with the Dermablend. So definitely follow me on there. Check it out. And yeah, so here's the finished look, girls. Well, finished end result of the foundation. Don't have any bronzer or blush on, but you get the point. Wonderful product. Absolutely amazing Dermablend. Definitely go pick it up. $24, I believe. I bought the Fix stick for. I think I got this at Harmon's. They sell it at a lot of different places. You can go to your department store for the Dermablend foundation. And again, it's the Smooth Indulgence Foundation, 20 SPF. Long wearing, full coverage, just phenomenal product, girls. Alright, so that's it. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. Please thumbs it up if you did. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and connect with me on Instagram. I'd really, really love to be friends, and you know, it's just a great way to stay in touch with all of you. So I really appreciate you for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.